I'm going to be reviewing the new L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte 24-Hour Foundation. They need to stop making these foundation names like a paragraph long. But I saw this in CVS, and anything that says matte and oily skin, like an oily skin girl like me, goes, get me on that train. So I've been wanting to try this. On the back, it shows all the different guarantees. So it's a demi-matte finish, so it's not like flat matte, so that's good. It wears up to 24 hours. I doubt that. Medium coverage, which is alright. Hopefully it's medium buildable. And it's supposed to be an air-light texture, which is very important with matte foundations because they can feel so heavy on the skin. And then you don't want to wear something very heavy, especially down here in the south, where even when it's cold you still sweat. Or at least I do. So, oh, there's even a pro tip. Smooth onto skin in rolling motion for flawless coverage. And like the rule breaker I am, I'm going to use a buffing brush. This is the, you can tell I've had it for a while and I use it all the time because the rubbing's rubbed off. But the brain fart, the Real Techniques buffing brush, and I'm going to start applying. I've already moisturized my face, and it is now 10:46. So, I just got back from class. Do you ever get this really bad zit and it just doesn't go away? Even when you pop it, it's still annoying. Is it just me? Okay, so I'm going to put it on the back of my hand. Ooh, it's very liquidy. That's nice. Okay, let's see. My mirror's over here, so sorry if I'm looking over here. Do a little bit more. Oh gosh, that's a lot. Hopefully this does not set super fast, or else I will be very streaky. And as far as the color selection, my CVS that I got this from did not have a whole lot of colors. Like, this was the only light color, and this is in color 101. And I know that Samage, if you watch her videos, she uses 103, and we're quite a little bit of a shade difference. So that concerns me a little bit for people who are not the color of paper, like me. Okay. What I'm noticing immediately is that it's kind of streaky, but that could be the brush. I doubt it though, because this brush has never made any of my other foundations kind of streaky. A little bit over the eyes. So overall, it's not bad. It's not really that cakey. And I think this is medium, but I guess it could be buildable. It looks very thick, so I'm not inclined to build it up. I'd rather use concealer over my trouble spots. So, oh, it likes to crease under the eyes. That's wonderful. Alrighty. So, I'm going to do the rest of my makeup. And I know a lot of people don't set this, but I'm going to because I'm an oily skin girl, and even if I even think about sweating, I will sweat, and it will get oily and shiny and not pretty. And besides, it's a demi-matte, not a full-on matte like Estee Lauder, the Estee Lauder foundation that's like glue and doesn't go anywhere. So I will do the rest of my makeup, and I will get back to you. Okay, so my makeup is done, and it is now 11:05, and my dad sent me a text message. Okay, so this is what the foundation looks like underneath makeup. So I tried to use an e.l.f. cream blush on my cheeks, and I think I should have done it before I powdered. Oops, pro tip. And overall, I really like how the foundation's looking. It looks like skin, makeup skin, but skin. It doesn't look like cake face. So I will check with you during the day, and if I get powdery, meh. If I get oily, I'll probably, if I have time, touch up with my CoverGirl True Blend powder, just a light powder, and that's all I'll do. I'm not going to reapply foundation or blush or anything else. So if I do have an issue, I'll touch up and I'll tell you about it. So once again, the time is 11:06 and we'll see how long this wears. I'm not keeping this on for 24 hours. No. But I'll at least keep it on until about 8 o'clock. So we shall see. Bye. I'm back to check in on the foundation, and it has sunk into my pores around, especially like around my nose and on the middle of my forehead and on my nose. And the reason it's rubbed off around here is because I've been blowing my nose all day. But I'm not that satisfied. It made my blush kind of fade blotchily. And of course you can tell by my glasses it's all gross, because that's what happens. Overall, foundation did not wear that long. Keep in mind I have a very oily skin type, so if you have like combination to oily or normal skin, I think this would be fine. Definitely not for my dry people, and definitely not for my very oily ladies, so keep that in mind. Also, for a drugstore foundation, it was really expensive. Like, it was $14 or $13 and change. So I feel like the drugstore is kind of like trying to step itself up and be more like a high-end brand, when in reality it's drugstore. We want it cheap for a reason. So for instance, like, would I rather wear my Laura Mercier foundation, or would I rather wear this L'Oreal foundation? Definitely my Laura Mercier, and it's like 3 times the price or something. But like, I can't deal. And it did not cover up the zit. I'm looking in the mirror so I can see what else is wrong with it. The only place it really stayed matte and did not mess up was the bottom part of my cheeks. But as far as like my T-zone and the tops of my cheekbones and around my mouth, it has basically either gotten cakey or worn off. So as for the foundation overall, I would not repurchase it again. I'm very disappointed because it looks so promising, and a lot of other YouTubers reviewed it, so they loved it. And I was like, sad. I really wanted to like it. I might give it another chance on a different day with different makeup over it, but we will see. So for right now, it's a nah. And, oh, I forgot to tell you the time. My phone's over there. So I got back at about, it's almost 4 o'clock. I said I was going to keep it on till 8, but this is too gross to keep on. So